Hey, Coach Candace here, and it is Sunday, December the 22nd. So, according to my countdown, 110 days out from my race, or 15 weeks and 5 days. And Sunday is usually my training run around the local track here to simulate what it will be like on race day, but it is covered with snow and the gate was locked to it. So ran laps around the high school building here. I figure it's kind of moderately safe as far as off the road and out of traffic, but because it's been plowed and salted, also ice free. And so had to modify training, but still got it in. And the goal today was 45 minutes. And some good lessons from today. One, very cold out today. So high of 19, maybe I think before I started running it was 17. So dressed for that. And many times people question, really, you're going to run when it's that cold? But I also ask, well, what if it's this cold on race day? I want to know how to dress and how I'll feel with fueling. And I felt comfortable with what I was wearing. So if I had to do this again under the same conditions, I'd probably wear the same clothes, same outfit. Felt good through fueling. But also before I move on, people will question, are you going to train when it's so cold? But people don't question if I'm going to train when it's 90 degrees or more. So, because again, what if it's 90 degrees on race day? So I like to have experienced everything to kind of have that knowledge and experience going into competition or race day, so I know how I feel. Number two, I had some goals going to the session. And when you do go into a training session, it's good to have goals or things that you might want to work on. And today I wanted to practice hydration because I feel like I still catch myself waiting till I'm a mile in before I'm taking a drink. And I think I got to stay on top of that better. So my goal, if I were to be able to run on the track today, was just telling myself every quarter-mile lap to take a good swig out of my hydration bottle here. And so what I did instead to kind of still simulate that was try to just be mindful on my watch of every quarter mile taking a drink. So running around the court, like the school here, I didn't really have like markers. At least on a track, I would have like, let's say, a post every lap, like once I get to that post to drink. I didn't have that today. So sometimes I caught myself realizing that more than a quarter mile had gone by and having to take a drink. So worked on that, and then told myself, like, also, like, I wasn't 100% hungry. I did have a bigger meal before I came out, but wanted to also work on eating while running and trying to plan a snack, taking a bite of my snack. And today was apricots every about 3/4 of a mile. So just trying to stay on top of that while I'm running. So, and again, like, kind of getting the practice of eating when you're not hungry, which at some point happens, but you have to stay on top of eating. Which also, let me add, so also trying to plan fueling. So I think when I closed out my watch for today's run, I think it told me that I burned about 460 calories, which again, you can't rely 100% on your watch because it's not always the most accurate, but I do use it for this type of training as a guideline. So I'm trying to plan for about 400 calories an hour for race day. So today with my planned hydration and my apricots would have come out to 350. So, but the goal today was only 45 minutes, so I'm okay with that. And I still have 1.5 apricots left, so I still have to finish those anyways. But another lesson from today, and I'll try to end here because I feel like there's so many, but nobody joined me today, and that's 100% okay. So just as like there's positives and benefits to training with other people, and there's also positives and negatives to training with other people, and similarly there's positives and negatives to training by yourself. So I'm okay with balancing it out with both. But the lesson to take away here from that is that, like, my goal is not everybody else's goal. Like, if I'm waiting for everybody else to show up and support me for my goal, I'm probably going to be waiting for a while. So similarly, so many people wait for someone else to support them in doing something new or working towards something that's meaningful to them. Like, learn how to be able to move on when maybe you don't have the support of somebody else. So like I said, like 3 o'clock is my training run, and I'm going to stick to that the vast majority of the time, whether somebody's here or not. So similarly for yourself, find the strength and get in the practice and the courage to do things when maybe someone's not following you, clapping and encouraging for you. But by all means, this way when those moments happen, it's even more encouraging and more uplifting. I hope you found that helpful. My hands are indeed getting cold right now without the gloves on. So perhaps I'll chat with you again later on this week. Take care.